Hey everyone, welcome back to Rainbow Tarot UK. If you're new to the channel, I'm Nev, and it's lovely to have you here for a pick a card reading. And if you're a returning viewer and subscriber, then thank you for coming back and having another reading with me. So today we've got 4 piles and we are doing their thoughts, feelings and intentions towards you right now. So let's get straight to our 4 piles. Okay guys, so these are our 4 groups, our 4 piles today. So we've got pile number 1, which is the Crocodile card. Pile number 1, the Crocodile card, with the beautiful amethyst. There you go. Then we have pile number 2, which is the Lion card. And that is with the Dalmatian Jasper here. Okay, and then pile number 3 is the Moth. There we go, pile number 3 with the green aventurine. There we go. And then pile number 4 is the elk. There we go. With the little carnelian stone here. So those are our 4 piles. So as I always say, use your intuition and go for the one that's calling to you. That's probably got your messages. Remember that it's a general reading, so just take the messages that feel right to you. If they don't feel right, then they might be for somebody else, because lots of people do listen to the readings. And remember, it is timeless, so it's good for whenever you're finding it. But I will see you in your reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. So today's reading we're doing, aren't we? The thoughts, feelings and intentions of your person right now. So you chose to come into your reading under Crocodile card, which I always find a very interesting card. I think it's because you can see that just huge yellow eye, yellowy green eye, and all those teeth there. And also you came in under the amethyst. Now the crocodile is an interesting creature because it is, it's all about waiting, building energy, conserving your resources, maybe withdrawing, filling up on what you need so that you're ready to take action, to strike, to be well prepared, really. So this situation could be on pause, it could be waiting, and your person could be waiting to make the move at the right time when they feel properly prepared or well prepared, so that they can make the best move, or what they think is the best move or the wisest move. Because that's what crocodiles do. They don't act until they're prepared and they've got enough resources to do that. So it's about being the wisest, being in the best position to be to do the wisest move. So it could be that this situation is on pause, or your person is just waiting for the right time, maybe to make a move or to take action. It could be something like that. Yeah, or it could be that they wanna withdraw in some way to regain themselves. That could be something as well. But they could be watching you, because with this big eye here, you can't really mistake this eye. I feel like this eye is watching and waiting. So this person could be watching you in some way, or looking at you maybe. But anyway, let's see what else we've got. Now, I haven't pre-shuffled any oracle cards today, so let's start off with an oracle card first. Let's go for these ones. So first of all, the top row is just going to be about what are their thoughts and feelings, and then the bottom row is going to be about their intentions. So let's just ask, what are their current thoughts and feelings towards pile number 1, please? What is pile number 1's person's current thoughts and feelings towards pile number 1? Now that one seems to be sticking out. Let's see what this one says. Rest deeply. Now, isn't that interesting? Because we've got this crocodile that is all about resting and waiting. So it might be that this situation is already resting, or that this person is thinking and feeling that there needs to be some sort of resting, replenishing, rejuvenating, having time to, maybe thinking about having time to themselves, or that the connection needs some kind of rest to get into a better place. Yeah, it needs some sort of, maybe it needs some kind of a break, possibly, I don't know. But this says rest deeply, and you've got the Crocodile card, which is also about resting. You might always already be resting or in separation or on pause in this situation. And this person is thinking, I need this time to replenish, to rejuvenate. That could be what they are thinking and feeling here. This is, interestingly, this is a cat resting. It's a little ginger cat here resting on the cushion. So it might be something, because cats have 9 lives, don't they? So this could be for some of you that you're on pause or on separation. This person is not thinking it's the end, but there's just like a rest, a pause to kind of replenish in some way. Rather than it being the complete end of a situation. That just could be for some of you. But let's see, what else have we got? Let's get the tarot out. So thank you very much if you have subscribed, if you have shared, if you have liked, and if you have commented. I really, really appreciate that so much. It's great to see, you know, the channel grow, and it's lovely to get all the comments and get all the likes. So if you feel like you want to do that, you know, because you like the reading, then please do. But let's ask, you know, what is pile number one's person's current thoughts and feelings about pile number one, please? What are their current thoughts and feelings about pile number one? So we have the Page of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles. Right. We have the Three of Pentacles. What are their current thoughts and feelings? And we have the Ace of Wands, so I feel like this person's feelings. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this person, their thoughts and feelings are definitely, with the Ten of Pentacles being the overarching energy, I mean, they're thinking and feeling about you in a very stable way. So it makes me feel that some of you, it might be that this is a hidden situation, or this is a situation that hasn't quite got off the ground for some of you. Or it's in separation, it's on pause, or something like that. This person definitely hasn't, is definitely thinking in concrete terms about this connection. It's just, if it's on pause, it's like a resting time to gather themselves, like I said before with the Crocodile card here, not to, you know, to make a wise move, to make the wisest decision, because the Ten of Pentacles is a kind of like, well, tens are in excess of an energy in tarot. So the Ten of Pentacles is to have a very settled and stable, happy, and you can see here like almost like a family life here. It's a very secure situation. You have got all the outward trappings of stability and security. So I think this person is thinking of you, of commitment, of stability, of security. You know, you might already be in that situation with them. But maybe, you know, you're just wondering, you know, with the Crocodile card and the Rest Deeply, maybe they've just withdrawn a little bit inwardly or something. Or, you know, they're not communicating much, or they're not giving much. But it's might be because they're just very tired, actually. It could be because they're very, very tired. But their overall feeling is that this connection is a stable, secure one, or they want it to have a stability and security. They see it as their family, they see you as their family, somebody that they want to build a stable, solid connection with. Now, the Page of Cups is that they're, you know, it could be for some of you a bit of a crush energy that's kind of hidden at the moment, or that's not active. But this person is waiting for the right time with the Page of Cups to, you know, send you some sort of message, or give you some kind of indication that they like you, because the Page of Cups is like a little bit of a crush energy, really. And you can see this little red heart, can't you, on this person's, you know, on this person's tunic that they're wearing here. So I feel like this person does have feelings for you. It might just be the stirrings of feelings for some of you, or the beginnings of feelings. And the pages is all about new beginnings in love, or messages in some way. Or so maybe this person is thinking about sending you a message or communicating with you. But it feels to me with the King of Pentacles that they kind of want to express their love, and they want to, again, have stability and security with you. So if it's a crush energy, I feel like they want to make their move, and that could be why you've got the Crocodile. They're just waiting for the time to make their move, to bring it into stability, to bring it into security, to bring it into a much more stable situation, a proper relationship, if you like. So if it is a crush, I feel like they want to have a proper, stable, secure, settled relationship with you. And maybe, or if you're actually in a situation with them, you know, with the Ten of Pentacles here being the overarching energy, and they are that stable, secure person. Maybe they just want to, maybe they're thinking, oh, you know, maybe I've been a bit withdrawn lately, or maybe I haven't given much to pile number one lately, and I might need to make a gesture or an offer or something, you know, to show them that I still care, to show that I'm still very much interested in them romantically. But, you know, I am stable and secure anyway in that situation. You know, that's not going to be rocked for me. So it could be something like that that's going on. Now, the Three of Pentacles could be, it's a work crush or a work connection. But this person is definitely thinking and feeling of collaborating with you. So if you've been in separation from them, or, yeah, you know, it hasn't come into being for whatever reason, this person wants to collaborate with you. They want to connect with you. They're thinking and feeling about that, because the Three of Pentacles is all about working together, working in harmony, you know, building something. So I feel like this person wants to, definitely wants to do that, or is thinking and feeling about that. And the Ace of Wands, again, is a new beginning. So I feel like for many of you, this could be the beginning of something, or the start of something. So maybe you're at the beginnings of a relationship with this person. And you're just, you know, maybe they're just a bit shy with the crocodile and the rest deeply here. They're not really giving much, but they're certainly feeling it, and they're seeing it as something that they would want to build security and stability with, would want to commit to. And the Ace of Wands is like a passion. There's a lot of chemistry and passion and fire in this connection. So I think this person sees you in a very, is thinking and feeling about you in a passionate way, and wants a passionate new beginning here. Now we've got the Page of Cups, the Ace of Wands, that's about new beginnings. So this person, wherever you are in the connection, is wanting to begin both a loving connection with you, with the Page of Cups here, and a very passionate connection, one where there's a lot of chemistry and a lot of fire and a lot of a mutual attraction. Yeah, I think they see the potential for that. But essentially, as well, with the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, they're thinking and feeling that this connection could be stable and secure and solid and long term. So they're not thinking it's a flash in the pan. That is kind of what they're thinking and feeling here. But at the moment, the situation might be on pause, might be in separation, or it might not be out in the open with the rest deeply and the crocodile. But this person is watching and waiting for the right time. Maybe they're thinking at the moment it's not the right time, I don't know. Let's see what comes out with their intentions. But that's certainly what they're thinking and feeling. Now, in terms of astrological signs, Page of Cups could be any of the water signs of Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. King of Pentacles is always, you know, always reminds me of Capricorn, actually. Three of Pentacles is also Capricorn. Ace of Wands could be any of the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And Ten of Pentacles is Virgo energy. So those are just some of the energies that I'm seeing here. But let's see what their actual intentions are. What is pile number one's person's intentions towards pile number one, please? What are their intentions? Grief. So we've got grief here. That's interesting. So we've got, it could be, I feel like for some of you might be in separation from this person, and they're going through a lot. They're feeling the grief. Maybe there's been it's been a difficult breakup or a difficult separation from them, because you can really feel it with this, can't you? This grief card here. And the rest deeply makes me feel that this person needs to replenish in some way. So maybe it's gone through, it's gone through a lot. But they haven't given up on it. They definitely haven't given up on it. What else have we got for them in terms of what their intentions? What is pile number one's person's intentions towards pile number one, please? What are their intentions towards pile number one, please? What is this one? Potential gateway. So that's interesting. A gateway is like a portal into a better world, isn't it? So I feel like this person is seeing there's a potential gateway back into this connection. And I don't know if you can see in this little tree, that's the gateway, and it's kind of heart-shaped. So I feel like they think in this situation still has potential to it. But it is card number 50, which cancels down to 5, and 5s are about challenges, risk-taking, shifts, you know, change. So maybe this person's thinking there is a potential, it's been a difficult, might have been difficult, or being away from you is causing them grief, is causing them heartache, is causing them upset, I don't like it. But there's potential for a way back, but it might be quite challenging, it might be quite difficult with the 50 card 50 here, cancelling down to 5. But let's actually get out of the tarot and see what they say. So what is pile number 1's person's intentions towards pile number 1, please? What are their intentions right now towards pile number 1, please? 2 of Wands. Ace of Wands again. They definitely want a new beginning here, or they definitely want a beginning with you. What is the person's, sorry, number 1's person's intentions? Yeah, the Hermit. And then the 8 of Wands, okay. And then the overarching energy is the Tower. So, I feel that their intentions, I feel like their thoughts and feelings is definitely to grow something with you again. They feel love for you still. They feel passion for you still. Their thoughts and feelings are about collaborating and about building up a secure and stable connection. But they could be, in terms of their intentions, and it might be why you've got the crocodile, the rest deeply, the grief, that they're not ready, that they're sort of going backwards and forwards about actually making a move, really, because the Ace of Wands is about, and you've got the 8 of Wands here, which is about a passionate new beginning, and the 8 of Wands is doing it with speed, doing it quickly. But then you've also got the Hermit and the 2 of Wands, which makes me feel this person is probably oscillating, going backwards and forwards between making a move or not making a move. And that's probably why you got rest deeply in the crocodile. Because I feel like this person is, every time they feel like they want to move towards you quickly, they kind of hold themselves back. Maybe they feel they've got to heal a little bit more, or they've got to go, you know, they've got to work things out a little bit more, because that's probably why you got the rest deeply here, that they, and the crocodile, that they want, that they feel that there's still things that they need to do within themselves, still sort of healing that they need to do, still truth that they need to search within in some way. Because the overarching energy is the Tower, which makes me feel that, I mean, it could be that their intentions are, again, to do something unexpected, because the Tower can be an unexpected energy, because it happens very suddenly, very quickly, and it's come right next to the 8 of Wands. So maybe, again, you know, their desire to move quickly towards you, or their desire to move towards you, will win out in the end. It might be quite unexpected, and it might happen when it happens very sort of quickly and very suddenly. But it could also be that, you know, something that was stable and solid maybe between you came crashing down. It might have been a very painful time with the grief card here, because the Tower is when something solid, secure and stable, what you thought was solid, secure and stable, crumbles, really. And maybe one person has more of a realisation of that than another one, really. So it could also be that this person, the thoughts of this situation, the pain that this situation caused, or the upset or the turmoil that this situation caused, is also influencing this person's, I think, desire to move quickly, because maybe they're thinking there's just too much pain, there's too much grief at the moment, it's still maybe still too raw, and I'd love to move quickly, but I just probably need to heal a bit more, I probably need to rest a bit more, but there's still potential, I haven't given up on this situation. Now the 2 of Wands is also a card of waiting, and it goes very much with the crocodile. Waiting for, often with the seed, like you've got the Ace of Wands, the aces are seeds, so you plant the seed, it's the beginning of something, and then the 2 of Wands is you sitting there waiting to see whether it's going to bear any fruit. And I feel like that's what the crocodile is doing. It's waiting, it's conserving its energy, it's getting ready. So I feel like this person is waiting for the right moment. I think if they just acted on impulse, with the Ace of Wands here coming up twice, in terms of their sort of desire, they would probably go really quickly, with the Eight of Wands, and that's why I think they're oscillating a little bit. But they maybe they realise that in this situation they need to be a bit more measured, a bit careful, have the wisdom of the crocodile to make the move when it's the wisest time. But I think this person will definitely come back. They see that there is potential. They still see there's potential in this situation. It's a gateway to something better. But at the moment, maybe they're thinking we need to heal a bit more. The situation needs to heal a little bit more before I can make that move. But I think when they do, it'll be sudden and it'll be possibly be unexpected. But in terms of astrological signs, I mean, the Two of Wands is Aries energy. Ace of Wands could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Hermit is Virgo, and the Eight of Wands again is Sagittarius. So there's a lot of fire. You've got Wands here. I feel like their intention, they have a lot of fire to come back into the situation, but I feel like they're holding themselves back a little bit. I feel like they're thinking, I need to hold back a bit from this, because maybe Palm 1 needs time to heal. But I will bide my time, and I will, get what I need to get, build the strength that I need to heal, whatever, and then I will make my move. So it might be that this situation requires a little bit of patience, pile number 1. But anyway, that has been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 2, and welcome back to your reading. So today's reading we're doing, aren't we? Their thoughts, feelings and intentions towards you right now. So you came into the reading under this wonderful card, which is the Lion. I mean, look at that card. So regal, so confident, so they just look like the complete master, really, don't they? They're just full of confidence. So maybe the person that you're thinking about is very confident, is maybe, a leader in some way, because obviously this is a male lion with this beautiful big mane here, and the lions are top of the kind of animal kingdom, aren't they, really? So maybe this person is a leader. They're kind of master of the fire element in this particular deck, the King of Crowns deck. So yeah, they feel like maybe they're a leader, somebody in charge. Maybe they want to take charge of the situation. Maybe they want to lead the situation or take the lead in the situation. Obviously, it reminds me a little bit of, obviously Leo might mean something to you, the star sign of Leo. You also came in as a story under the Dalmatian Jasper. So let's put that there. I feel like there might be some heat in this situation, but it may be that this person is also quite cool and detached. So they might have some heat in the feelings for you, but they may not show it, because this lion obviously has a lot of pride, is, not gonna show their feelings willy-nilly. They're very sort of contained, and it's not that they're not expressive of their feelings, but they don't, they don't show them unnecessarily. So maybe this person is just so confident in themselves that they don't feel the need to express how they're feeling all the time, and sometimes that can come across as being a little bit detached or reserved, but because they don't really waste their energy, or what they would see as waste their energy on unnecessary show of feelings. They've got quite balanced energy, actually, but it's because of all that confidence, really. But sometimes it can come across as being a bit detached, really. But maybe that's what's going on. Maybe your person's a little bit like that. But anyway, let's see. Let's first of all, let's get. I haven't got any oracle cards today, so let's see if we can do this one of these. Let's first of all ask an oracle card. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the thoughts and the feelings, and then I'm going to do a row on the intentions. So, what is pile number 2's person's thoughts and feelings currently for pile number 2? Befriend pleasure. Oh, lovely. All this peacock here. So they may want to impress you, because the Lion card is a pretty impressive card. You've got all the peacocks here with all of their tails out, all beautiful. There's lots of eyes as well here, so they may be looking at you. They may want to impress you with their kind of status, their where they are in the world, show you. With the befriend pleasure, they may want to, have a nice time with you. But anyway, let's see what else we've got. Let's see what other cards we've got here. So what are their thoughts? Again, the peacock's quite a proud animal. It's a bit of a sort of this person might have a little bit of pride, a little bit of arrogance, maybe. For some of you, they might think that they are above everyone else, really. That might be for some, just a specific message for some of you. So let's see. What is pile number 2's person's thoughts and feelings regarding pile number 2 right now? What are their thoughts and feelings regarding pile number 2 right now? We have 4 of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. What are their thoughts and feelings, please? We have the 10 of Swords. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. And then the overarching energy is the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, gosh. Okay, so... So, with the Lion card here, and that sort of sense of detachment... I mean, I feel like this person is thinking and feeling that they are maybe out in the cold in this situation, or this situation is maybe somebody you're thinking about is you're in separation from them, because the 5 of Pentacles is a card of lack. It's of being out in the cold. It's of not being part of something. And with all the other cards here, it just makes me feel that maybe this situation is on pause, in separation. Maybe there's been some pride in the situation, or yeah, somebody has maybe kind of cut themselves off or cut themselves out of the situation. Pride could have played a part, or maybe them thinking that they were better than the situation, or wanting to show off in some way with the peacocks here. Maybe there was something like that for some of you, but the situation is out in the cold, and this person is thinking that they are out in the cold in this situation. The 4 of Swords is a card of respite, really, of needing to have lots of rest. It might have been an exhausting situation. Certainly this person is thinking and feeling that maybe they're thinking and feeling that they need some detachment or some rest or respite from the situation. 10 of Swords, it's painful. It's painful for them. Your person is thinking and feeling that this situation has kind of come to an end, and it's painful. It's a painful ending. You can see this skeleton with all the swords in their back. But with the 10 of Swords, it's like the endings and possibility of new beginnings, and it comes right next to the King of Pentacles, which is a card of stability. It could be as well that your person, again, because you've got a king here, and also you've got the Lion card, which is like the King of the Jungle. So this person might want to master this situation, might want to take the lead in this situation, might want to bring it back in some way, in a stable way, in a stable, solid and secure way. May want to take the lead, may want to impress you again with all the kind of peacock feathers here and the eyes that we're seeing. So they may be looking at you as well, or watching you still, or keeping an eye on the situation. But they may be somebody as well that's, you know, just for some of you, somebody who's in charge in what they do, in charge in their life. You know, Kings is somebody who's high up, maybe in their career, something like that. But it also, I mean, the King of Pentacles is about bringing stability and security back. So maybe they're thinking, you know, this situation has come to separation, but I want to kind of bring it back in some way. I want to bring it back and make it stable again. Because it lands on either side of the King of Pentacles is the 4 of Swords, which is a need for rest, to rejuvenate, to recover. And then you've got the 10 of Swords, which is this ending. And it can be an ending of a tough cycle. And 2 of Pentacles is they're sort of weighing it all up. The 2 of Pentacles is like you're weighing up a situation. Maybe there were 2 choices in this situation, and maybe now they're veering more towards one choice. But the 2 of Pentacles is about weighing things up. It's about making a decision. It's about choosing between 2 things in some way. So I feel like this person is maybe weighing up. The way they're thinking and feeling is they're weighing up the situation. But I feel like they do want to bring back stability to it here with the King of Pentacles. Maybe they, you know, they did something with the befriend pleasure here which didn't value the connection. Maybe they were just out for themselves. Maybe there was some arrogance and they thought they could just have what they wanted. when they wanted it, really. And it broke down, and the situation between you and them kind of broke down in some way, and now they're out in the cold here. But anyway, in terms of astrological signs, the Four of Swords is Libra energy. The King of Pentacles is usually Capricorn, I would say, is the King of Pentacles. Ten of Swords is Gemini energy, and the Two of Pentacles is Capricorn. Five of Pentacles is Taurus. So those are just some of the... I feel like I want to do a card. I don't know why. Let's see. Let's give a message card here. Oh, this one seems to want to come out. And this says balance, actually. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So maybe there is a need for balance in this situation in some way, or they're thinking and feeling that there needs something that you need to be maybe brought back into balance. Anyway, let's see what else we've got. So let's see. Let's now look at. So they're thinking. I think they're hurt at the moment. I think you're almost definitely in separation from this person, or you split up from this person. They're still thinking in a concrete way. They're still thinking there's security and stability, potential for that in this situation with the King of Pentacles. But they're weighing everything up. And maybe, I feel like maybe their pride's been hurt, or there's something around pride, and maybe they're thinking and weighing up what they can do to impress you again, or something like that. But anyway, let's see, what are their intentions? What is pile number two's person's intentions towards pile number two, please? What are their actual intentions towards pile number two, please? Not that one. Let's see what this one says. Mischief. Oh, okay. Mischief. So maybe there has been some mischief in this situation. Maybe this is somebody that you had difficulty trusting in the past. Maybe this person was quite detached, thought a lot of themselves. Maybe they were a little bit of a show-off, something like that. Maybe they were, not very trustworthy, maybe. But anyway, let's see. Or, that's a puzzle. Let me have one more, actually. What is pile number two's person's intentions towards pile number two, please? What is their intentions towards pile number two? Ideal course of action. Ideal course of action. Okay, let's get out some tarot. See what we've got here. So that's card number 37. Right, okay. What is pile number two's person's intentions towards pile number two, please? Judgments. Okay. What is pile number two's person's intentions towards pile number two, please? What are their intentions? Ace of Pentacles, right under the King of Pentacles there, yeah. What are their intentions towards pile number two? Two of Wands, again, that's sort of weighing it all up. And then the Ace of Wands, right, okay. Nice also. So they definitely have their intentions, if you're in separation from them, I think you probably are, is to try, and that's probably why you've got the peacocks here, because they do want to come back into I think they find the situation very pleasurable when they want to be back in it. I mean, you might just want to just take note with the mischief card here. Maybe there's something around, if there was something around trust in this situation, maybe that's something you still need to be mindful of a little bit here, with the mischief card here. But I feel like they're thinking the ideal course of action for them would be to come towards you in a very quick way, because we've got the Knight of Swords, the overarching energy, which is swift, bold action. And it's usually quite an honest card, actually. So maybe if they've done something that was tricky in some way, maybe with the Lion card here, they now want to kind of master that. They want to be more in charge of themselves and be honest and truthful, because they definitely do want to out of the Four of Swords, which is this period of being in rest or on pause, The Judgment card is to have it rise up. It's actually a call to action. So I feel like this person is ready to take action, to begin something with you again. You've got two cards here, Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands, which is both about new beginnings, new starts. Again, the Ace of Pentacles was right under the King of Pentacles, which is what I was saying before. I feel like this person still thinks there is possibility and potential for this to be a very tangible, committed relationship, and they want to get that back with you, or they want to begin that with you. That's the Ace of Pentacles is a very tangible start with you, and also the Ace of Wands is a very passionate start, to have a very passionate new beginning with you, to, you know, like with the befriend pleasure, I feel like they see you as somebody that they're very attracted to, that they are missing maybe the physical side of the connection, or the physical part of the relationship, and they want to impress you. That we've actually got a door open in this card. There's an open door here. I don't know if you can see it. And I feel like this person wants to get the relationship to go back, you know, for both of you to go through that door and have a much more pleasurable time with each other again, where you can explore each other again in that way. I think there's a lot of physical attraction from your person towards you. Now it could be with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands again, that they're just this sort of, they might be a little bit worried with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, and weighing up how you might respond in some way, and there may be just some fears or some doubts that are kind of holding them back, and making them, you know, or up to now have made them kind of wait. But I don't think those are very serious, to be honest, because all of these cards here, there's only one card of the Two of Wands. Maybe it's an overseas connection for some of you with this Two of Wands here. But I feel like they're definitely going to, we've got all these other cards that are much, you know, are full of action, really. The Ace and the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles are new beginnings. Judgment is a call to action. You've got the Knight of Swords, which is swift action. So I feel like this person is definitely going to, you know, come back towards you with a view to starting it up again. I don't know if it ended, maybe if some of you it might have ended quite badly with some harsh words, or somebody might have just left the situation suddenly, or they left the situation suddenly. Somebody may have been quite rash, or, but again with pride, somebody may have acted with pride, you know, in an unwise way, and now there's a need for them to be wiser with the Lion card here, to be more mature, if you like. But all I would say is, you know, that this person does want to be with you. They do want to come back with you. But I would just say to just be, you know, to take your time with it. Pile number 2 with this Mischief card here is just make, and the Knight of Swords is it can be quite an impulsive card. So it may be that this person is quite impulsive. They can be quite rash. And maybe with the Lion card here, they need to be more mature, more wise, really, in their energy. That kind of could be how we could read the Lion card here. But they definitely do feel a strong urgency or a strong desire to bring the situation back, to come back into the situation. Now, in terms of astrological signs, I mean, the Ace of Pentacles could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Two of Wands is Aries energy. Knight of Swords, any of the air signs of Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. So let's see if we've got some other cards here for pile number 2, please, and their person. What is pile number 2's person's thoughts, feelings and intentions? And this one fell out. This is the white dove of peace, isn't it? I feel like this person is maybe wanting to extend, you know, to have, to come forward maybe with an apology or something like that. Because the Judgment card is about rising up, a call to action and making something better. So it says on the back, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So maybe if you have gone for a difficult time, they're thinking we can turn this situation around, we can turn it into something good again. And maybe they're wanting to come with this, you know, this white dove here with some sort of an apology or some offer of reconciliation or peace or something like that. Let's see, one more card for pile number 2. What's pile number 2's thoughts, feelings and intentions? Pile number 2 person's thoughts, feelings and intentions, please. Now, what's this one? Now, this is embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Yeah, I feel like this person does definitely want to, yeah, befriend, embrace, you know, come towards you, definitely, again. But anyway, pile number 2, that has been your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So today's reading we're doing, aren't we? What are their thoughts, feelings and intentions for you right now? And you chose to come into the reading with this beautiful card, the Moth card, this beautiful green moth flying towards the light here. Part of the air deck, or part of the air suit, I should say. Absolutely gorgeous. And the green aventurine. So, of course, the moths, like I say, always fly towards the light, which is sort of symbolic of, you know, always, you know, wanting to be guided to truth, to searching for truth, to searching for, you know, to reaching their full potential, to be better, the best that you can be. But they're quite fragile, aren't they? It's quite a fragile animal, not animal, sort of insect, and they're quite sort of shy and secretive because they only come out at night, and you know, yeah, they're sort of, it's like they're always transforming and changing because they're always, like I say, always searching for truth, always searching for a way to transform and change and be better. So it could be that this person that you're thinking about is quite shy, quite puzzling maybe, quite spiritual, you know, quite secretive. Maybe they're quite secretive. Maybe the situation hasn't yet come to light yet because, you know, moths tend to come out at night, but they're always looking towards the light or looking, searching for the light. So maybe this is a secret situation or a hidden situation that hasn't quite reached the light yet or come out into the light. It could be quite delicate or a fragile situation. Yeah, something like that, possibly. Could be quite a spiritual connection that you both have with each other. Right, okay, there could be a lot of potential in it. You know, there could be a lot of potential for growth and change and stuff like that. But anyway, let's see first of all. Let's get an oracle card. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a row of what their thoughts and feelings are, and then I'm going to do a row of what I think their intentions are. So, anyway, so let's ask, what is pile number 3's person's, actually I'm not going to use those ones, I'm going to use these ones. What is pile number 3's person's thoughts, current thoughts and feelings? Protect your boundaries, that's interesting. So it might be quite, like I said, it might be quite a fragile situation, or it might be a delicate situation. Maybe somebody needs to have their boundaries protected in some way because of that. Protect your boundaries. Maybe somebody feels that they are maybe somebody feels that they're being taken advantage of in this situation, something like that. But it's card number 2, so let's see what else we have. Let's get out some tarot actually. So what is, thank you very much if you have subscribed, if you have given me a thumbs up, if you've commented, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that, and I do try to, you know, I do try to answer all the comments, but if you feel like you want to subscribe, then, you know, please do. But yeah, let's just ask, what is pile number 3's person's current thoughts and feelings towards pile number 3? So the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. What are their current thoughts and feelings? 7 of Swords. What are their thoughts and feelings, please? 2 of Cups. What are these? Thoughts and feelings, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a little bit of a mix of energy, I've got to say, and the Eight of Pentacles is the overarching energy. Now for some of you it might be a work crush, because the Eight of Pentacles is a work card. It's a card of mastery as well. It's the overarching energy. So so it could be a bit of a work crush that hasn't quite come into light yet, hasn't quite come to the surface yet. But there is a lot of, you know, a lot of attraction and a lot of chemistry between the two of you. I say it's a bit of a mix because I think the way this person is thinking and feeling is that they're seeing that this connection is a special one, definitely, because the Two of Cups is a very special, loving bond that exists between two people. It's usually a relationship that is, it could be a friend that you're asking about, actually, because sometimes this can be a friendship card, or a relationship that has a firm foundation of friendship underneath it. So I think they're thinking of feeling of you in a very close way, and it could actually be a friend that you're asking about that you kind of developed feelings for, that you're wanting to know whether they have feelings for you. So they definitely see that there is union here between the two of you, and that there's potential for union between the two of you. They definitely want to start something, because we've got the Ace of Pentacles, something tangible, something real, something concrete. So I think they're thinking of that. But the Seven of Swords makes me think that they might be, and with the Moth card, that maybe it's a bit secretive. It might be a bit of a secretive, that's why I think it might be a bit of a crush. It might be a bit of a secret energy, because the Seven of Swords is a little bit of a secret energy. It's a little bit of I mean, sometimes it can be a bit of a trickster energy, but I don't feel that here. I feel it's more like secret, hidden, doing something, doing something maybe unexpected even. So I think that maybe they're thinking they want to do something unexpected. Although saying that, with the protect your boundaries, maybe there has been some, maybe they're thinking and feeling, I don't know if they think and feel that they might have overstepped the mark or something, or that they might have done something, possibly, to offend you in some way, or gone over the boundary. Maybe something like that. They could be thinking like that. Because I'm not getting the feel of it as being them being a trickster as such. I'm getting the feel that maybe they want to do something expected, or that they have maybe think that you believe that they've done something, but maybe they didn't mean to do it. So something like that. The Nine of Pentacles is an independent energy. So that's why I said initially it's like a little bit mixed. Because with the Nine of Pentacles, it is like an independent energy, being on your own, being completely self-sufficient, completely okay on your own, enjoying the fruits of your labours, something like that. So maybe, I mean, it could be for some of you that this situation has come into separation, and some of you are on your own now because something's happened. There was some sort of tricky energy here, but this person is still thinking and feeling that there is a strong connection between the two of you, that there is a strong bond between the two of you here with the Two of Cups, and they want to begin it again, and master the situation, work on the situation. That's the kind of overall feeling here. But maybe it's in the dark at the moment. Maybe people are having to protect their boundaries. Maybe somebody transgressed some boundaries here with the Seven of Swords. But this person is thinking and feeling that there is still a strong bond here between the two of you. But maybe they're thinking and feeling that you are now independent, or that you've gained your independence, that you're okay somehow. But they would like to work on creating something with you maybe again. Because maybe, you know, the connection represents light to them. So maybe with this Seven of Swords energy here, there was some work that was, or something that was done from the shadow side, really. It was something that was done that was a bit shady. And that might be because the moths kind of fly through the night, but they're always moving towards the light. So maybe they're thinking that, you know, they did something shady, or they did something that wasn't quite right, that overstepped the boundaries or transgressed some boundaries, but they're still searching for the connection. They're still searching for you, because, you know, they still think it is a really strong bond between you, that you represent the light for them, hope maybe, something like that. But in terms of astrological signs, I mean, the Nine of Pentacles is Virgo, Seven of Swords is Aquarius, Two of Cups is Cancer, Ace of Pentacles could be any of the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and Eight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. So let's see what else we've got. Let's have, I feel like I want to have a card here. So what is pile number 3's person's thoughts and feelings towards pile number 3? Not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, core person, boundaries again, still angry. So maybe there are some boundaries. Maybe they, maybe they feel that you've hurt them, or there's been some hurt in it, but somebody has transgressed some boundaries, somebody has upset the other person, and maybe maybe this person feels like they're in the dark, or the situation is in the dark, and they're not wanting to communicate, or they're thinking that you don't want to communicate in some way because there's been some kind of tricky energy or something that's gone on. Let's have another one. Yeah, what is pile number 3's person's thoughts and feelings regarding pile number 3? Ooh! So I'm not going to take any of those because there's just too many of them. Let's just do one. Let's see if we can get a 1. What are pile number 3's person's thoughts and feelings? And what is this one? Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So maybe this person that goes with the 2 of Cups still feels a strong bond with you, still feels a lot of love for you, but something may have happened that might have brought this situation into separation in the dark. So they might be, it might be flying in the dark, looking for some light, looking for some hope maybe to bring it into a better state. Something like that. But anyway, let's have another card here. Let's do the intentions now. What is pile number, we've got 2 that have flown out there. We've got meditation and we've got strength. So maybe this person is looking for, with the meditation, it makes me feel that this might be in separation for some of you, because meditation is something you normally do on your own, isn't it? It's normally a reflective place as well. So maybe this person is, very reflective at the moment, and their intentions is to be more reflective. Maybe if they did something with the 7 of Swords here that was on impulse, just kind of doing something that they shouldn't have done, it was on impulse, and maybe their intentions are now to be stronger, to be more reflective, to think more about their actions before, so that they don't do something again that's going to be damaging. So maybe that would go with the Moth as well, because that's like a searching for truth, searching for light, something like that. So I feel like maybe their intentions are to be more measured, to be more thoughtful, to be more reflective, to be stronger, really, for themselves and for the connection. Let's have a look here. So what is pile number 3's person's intentions right now? Let me tell me, what is pile number 3's intentions right now towards pile number 3? 10 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles again. You've got the 8 of Pentacles twice. What are their intentions towards pile number 3? 6 of Swords. What are their intentions towards pile number 3, please? Their intentions towards pile number 3. Queen of Cups. And then we've got the 8 of Swords. So yeah, again, I feel it's a little bit mixed, if I'm honest. I think they feel, I think you're almost certainly kind of like in separation from this person, or this is a situation whereby there's some obstacles to it being together, really, because the overarching energy here is the 8 of Swords, which is feeling stuck. So I feel like this person feels stuck, and it could be why they've got your Moth card, because they're sort of like, I feel like they're sort of like circling in the night, really looking for some way out, like the Moth is looking for light, or trying to get them clarity, actually, because the 8 of Swords is somebody that is stuck and they can't see, really. So that might be why you got the Moth card, because they're searching for clarity, they're searching for, how to act in this situation. So I think their intentions are, I think they do see you as the light and they want to come towards you, but maybe they're just feeling like they need to spend a bit more time kind of healing in some way. That might be where they've got the meditation, the strength. They need to get their strength back. They need to heal a bit more. But you've got the Eight of Pentacles twice, which makes me feel they do eventually want to master. I feel like they do want to master. It comes right under the Seven of Swords. So maybe they've got some behaviours, limiting beliefs, or issues that they need to master. You know, maybe they're a little bit lost sometimes, or maybe they behaved in ways that were, you know, not right, which means they're a little bit lost in themselves, and they're trying to work on themselves. I feel like this person's intention is to try to work on themselves, to get stronger, to heal in some way, because the Ten of Swords is, you know, the end of a cycle, the end of a situation. So it makes me feel that this person feels like this situation has come to an end, but I feel like they've got a little glimmer of hope that they still hang on to, because with the Ten of Swords, you've always got this horizon, which is a new beginning. So I feel like this person is trying to master themselves, trying to master any behaviour or thoughts or feelings that are destructive or self-sabotaging or problematic, and that might have brought the situation to an end. They're trying to get a hold of that, to sort of move towards you slowly, because the Six of Swords is about moving toward, it is about moving away, but it's about moving towards a sort of like a less troubled place, really, to move to calmer waters. So maybe this person is a little bit lost. They are always searching for a better way to be. So I feel like they want to transform and change. They're trying to search for a better way to be. But I feel like they want to. They're still holding on to a glimmer of hope that they can move towards you, to a calmer place, to a better place. Because, you know, the Queen of Cups, you know, you are somebody that they really hold up in high esteem, that they feel a strong love for. It goes very much with the Two of Cups. I think this person feels a very strong love towards you. Certainly, they definitely feel a strong emotional connection towards you, but it's a sort of, I feel like this connection is probably quite complicated and complex. It's not an easy connection, really, and it could be that it's not an easy connection because your person has certain behaviours or ways of acting, or you know, things that they've done that makes it difficult, maybe for you to trust them, where you've got to redraw your boundaries, something like that. But they're sort of, and they're trying, they kind of know that they're trying to heal themselves, they're trying to be better, they're trying to, you know, search for the light, to be stronger. But it's a process and it takes time, and they want to master it. They definitely want to master it. But at the moment, I feel like their intentions are still sort of a bit stuck. So I think long term, they would love to be able to move towards you, and that situation will be calm and will be better, because they feel this strong emotional connection with you still, with the Queen of Cups here. They feel there's a strong link with you, and also an intention to be more loving, maybe, to be more open, to be more emotionally present, to be more emotionally intelligent. And maybe at the moment their intentions are to heal, to get stronger, but I feel at the moment that's kind of what they want to do sort of long term. At the moment I feel like they still need to heal, to to kind of work on themselves. They're still a little bit stuck, really. They're still trying to find their way. I think they're still trying to find their way, and that's why they've got the Moth card, because they're still trying to move towards the light. And I think they're feeling that once they've reached that light, then it will be the time to come towards you again, to reinvigorate that kind of love that they still feel for you. But maybe it's not the right time at this point in time. So I feel like their intentions are to do that long term. But at the moment they're still sort of searching, they're still looking within, they're still trying to find their strength, they're still trying to heal themselves, really. They might have a lot of stuff from the past, from their childhood, that kind of stuff that has really held them back. And so and I think that's probably why I said that it's a bit fragile, it's a bit delicate. I feel like this person is a bit fragile, is a bit delicate, is a bit, is maybe a little bit lost in some way. and but they're trying to work on it. They're definitely trying to work on themselves to gain strength, really. But anyway, in terms of astrological signs, the Ten of Swords, that is a Gemini energy. Eight of Pentacles, Virgo. Six of Swords is Aquarius, and the Queen of Cups could be any of the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So let's see if we've got any other cards from your person. So I feel like they do have a lot of feeling for you, pile number 3. There is no shortage of feeling, definitely, but I just don't feel they're ready. I feel like you're probably in separation with this person, and I don't feel like they're ready to come back anytime soon. But it is a long-term goal, a plan to be able to be more loving towards you, to be able to express themselves in a more emotionally mature and intelligent way, to not maybe have any turmoil in the connection that there might have been before with the Seven of Swords here. What is this person's thoughts, feelings and intentions towards pile number 3, please? What are their thoughts, feelings and intentions? We've got that one, which is acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. I feel at the moment this person is trying to accept themselves more, heal, and maybe this is a message for you, pile number 3, to just kind of accept that this is where the situation is at the moment, really. You know, for your own sort of sense of inner peace, really. Something like that. What else is this? We've got 2 here. Now I'm going to cover this up because I don't want to be told off. Emotions are natural and a necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So maybe there's been some resentment in this situation. This is about reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. That's just kind of what I was saying, really. It kind of needs space and time. Or this person needs space and time. But in their mind, their intention is eventually to come back towards a connection, I think. But not right now. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So it doesn't mean to say that you have to hold on to it, pile number 3. If you feel that you want to go off and have your freedom, then you can do. But I feel like this person is caught up in their kind of own healing journey, and they're not ready to move back into this situation immediately. But anyway, that has been a reading. I hope you've liked it, pile number 3. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 4, and welcome to your reading. So today's pick a card reading we're doing, aren't we? Their thoughts, feelings and intentions towards you right now. So you chose to come in under the wonderful elk card here. Beautiful card here. And this little carnelian stone. So the elk is kind of like the archetypal, reminds me a little bit of the emperor. It's the archetypal father figure. You know, stable, solid, resilient, kind of headstrong, you know, somebody who is completely, somebody you can rely on, depend on, particularly through, you know, unstable situations or difficult times. They make great friends, partners, they're trustworthy. They can sometimes have a little bit of an inflated ego, so but they're that sort of solid, stable, resilient energy. So let's see how that plays out in your reading here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first of all just do a row on what the thoughts and feelings are, and then I'm going to do a row on intentions. But let's get an oracle card on how your person is currently thinking and feeling. Just thank you very much if you have subscribed, if you have given me a thumbs up, if you have commented. Really do appreciate that. And if you feel like you want to do it at the end of this reading, if you haven't already, then please do. But let's see. So what is pile number 4's person's current thoughts and feelings towards pile number 4, please? What are their current thoughts and feelings towards pile number 4? So I feel like I'm going to... Oh, no. That doesn't feel right. What is their thoughts and feelings towards part number 4? I've got 2. Now 2 seem to, there seems to be more than one that wants to come out. So let's do this. So we've got study to know yourself, card number 25. And then we've got keep faith, card number 26. So maybe something's going to happen in sequence here. 25, 26. Could be. Keep the faith, study to know yourself. So maybe there is, I'm just noticing two little peacocks here. There's two little peacocks here that's in the middle of this bridge. Maybe this person is reflecting a lot on this, because this person is lying back looking at a book. Maybe this person is thinking a lot about this situation, is reflecting a lot about this situation. And maybe they're trying to, you know, maybe they've got a lot of faith in the situation, or they're wanting to have faith in the situation. With this little butterfly here, maybe it's got something to do with transforming. Two peacocks is just making me think of twos, you know, the number 2. Which is all about partnership, relationships, balance, cooperation, pairs. Okay, so let's see. So let's get the tarot out. Let's have a little look here. So let's see. So what is part number 4's person's thoughts and feelings right now for part number 4? What are their current thoughts and feelings right now for part number 4, please? So we've got, again, it's funny because these came out in 2 and these came out in 2, and that again makes me think of, you know, union, partnership, something like that. So we've got the 10 of Pentacles. We've got the 5 of Swords. What are their thoughts and feelings right now? We've got the 3 of Wands. Thoughts and feelings right now, please. And we've got the 9 of Cups. Okay. And then we've got, the World. I feel like you've got, it's funny because you've got a sort of a bit of a mix here. So I feel like with these 2 cards here, I'm just going to bring them all down so you can see them here. Hopefully you can see them, bring these down a little bit. So I've raised these up a little bit. With these 2 cards here, you've got the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. The 5 of Swords is like a sort of a battle. The 5 of Swords is where somebody there's been a bit of upset, there's been some challenge, there's been a battle, there's been a struggle, and somebody has won and somebody has lost. That's what normally the 5 of Swords means. And with the 3 of Wands, that is a card of waiting. Sometimes it can be unnecessary waiting. So maybe for some of you, you could be in separation from this person with the study to know yourself, with the keep the faith. So maybe you're in separation, maybe there's a lot of reflection going on. They're thinking a lot about you. They're still hoping that the situation can transform and be better. Maybe there was some kind of argument, like I say, with the 5 of Swords here, where somebody felt they came out of it stronger than the other person. So maybe there was, could have been a 3-way situation here, because I'm just seeing 3 figures in this card. I've also got the 3 of Wands, so maybe this was a 3-way situation or something like that. But this person wants a new cycle, because the World card is a new cycle. It's the completion of an old cycle and the start of a new cycle. So I feel like this person wants a new cycle in some way, because on either side of that, you've got the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. So they're thinking of feeling that you are a wish fulfillment for them. The 9 of Pentacles is a wish fulfillment. It's a card of happiness. It's a card of excess. It's a card of sort of emotion, feeling very emotionally happy and, yeah, just really, really happy. And the 10 of Pentacles is a very sort of stable, committed situation. And it goes with the Elk card here. So maybe this was a stable, committed situation for some of you. And there might have, it's either you're still with them, but there's some minor problems here, or some minor issues here, or some... or maybe it's, you know, going through a difficult time. Maybe you're at a point where you think, well, should we leave it? Should we stay in it? Something like that. Or it could be that it is in separation, but they want to build on it. They want to create. They're thinking that they want a stable, secure situation with you. Again, why you've got the Elk, so that they can be, you know, because the Elk is like this kind of guy, the main guy in the 10 of Pentacles, which is the main guy in the couple, and then you've got the older generation, and you've got the dog, and then you've got the kids. You know, they've got that stable, secure, all the trappings of a stable, secure sort of marriage or connection like that, really. So I feel like this person is thinking that this, you know, the wish fulfillment would be for that. But there is some, either something that's happened that might have brought you into separation, or something that is some obstacles in the way of it, you know, in the way of creating this. And that might be why you've got to keep the faith and study to know yourself. So maybe they feel they need to do something or reflect on something or be more aware of something. Because I think they definitely want that. They want a new cycle which is based on partnership with you, that is based on sort of connecting with you, emotionally connecting with you, that you, that you provide happiness for them, and they want stability. I think with the Elk card here, they definitely want to be that stable someone for you, and they want the connection to be stable again. So if it's gone through a rocky situation, or you've had an argument, even it could be just for some of you that you've had an argument, or that you've, you know, and that you're kind of waiting to see what's going to be the outcome of that. Well, this person is thinking that there's still stability in this situation. There's a lot in this situation. Both in terms of just kind of like, you know, the potential for it to grow and to remain stable or be stable and secure, and also, you know, for it to make all their wishes and dreams come true. That is kind of what they're thinking. But maybe it requires an element of transformation, something like that, because of something that's occurred. Now, in terms of astrological signs, 10 of Pentacles is Virgo, 9 of Cups is Pisces, 3 of Wands is Aries, and 5 of Swords is Aquarius. Let's have a message card here. Message cards from pile number 4, this person. So, you know, what are their thoughts and feelings? What are their thoughts and feelings right now? What does this say? The chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. So there might have been sort of like, could be a bit up and down, this situation. That's the other way of reading it. So maybe sometimes it's great and sometimes it's not so great. Or maybe there's a bit of a runner and chaser energy to it. But I feel like with the Elk card here, maybe there's a need for it to move into a new cycle where it becomes more stable and secure. If it hasn't been like that before, if it has been been up and down, or it hasn't been reliable, or somebody's been more keen than somebody else, something like that. Let's see what we've got. One of these. What is pile number 4? This person's thoughts and feelings for pile number 4. What are their pile number person's thoughts and feelings for pile number 4? Now this one is trust. And it's interesting because it says transformation. It's what I said with this little butterfly here. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Okay, so that's interesting. So let's see what else we've got. Let's get one of these cards on their intentions. So what is pile number 4's person's current intentions towards pile number 4? So I'm going to take that one. And this says wisdom. And it goes with the Elk here. So maybe they are trying to be more wise, because the Elk is the kind of like, you know, I could say that's the leader. It's, you know, that sort of archetypal father figure. So maybe they're trying to gain more wisdom to be able to offer more stability or security in this situation. Let's see. What are their intentions? What is pile number 4's person's intentions towards pile number 4, please? What are their current intentions towards pile number 4, please? Let's see what that one says. Assurance. So wisdom, Elk, assurance. Yeah, I feel like they may be trying to present themselves, or want that maybe they want to assure you, reassure you, become trustworthy again, be seen as the leader again, be seen as somebody that you can rely on again, something like that, to be wise, something along those lines, really. What are their intentions? What is pile number 4's person's intentions, current intentions right now? What are their current intentions right now? Yeah, again, the King of Pentacles. I mean, that is exactly that. The King of Pentacles is, you know, he is the Elk energy. He is the person in the 10 of Pentacles. You know, that person who is reliable, solid, somebody that you can depend on, somebody that you can rely on, somebody who's going to take care of the situation, going to take care of you. I mean, the King of Pentacles is a brilliant provider. They're a great husband material. They're great father material. They are stable and secure and solid. So I feel like their intentions is to try and do that. And it comes, interestingly, right under the 10 of Pentacles. So what is this person's intentions towards pile number 4? What are their person's Intentions towards part number 4. The 9 of Swords. A lot of stress here. What are their intentions? They might be very worried about trying to do that. 10 of Wands. What are their intentions, please? What are their intentions right now towards part number 4? And the 8 of Wands. And it's interesting because they mirror these ones at the top. And then the Sun card, yeah. So I feel like, you know, this person's intentions, something happened. I think something's gone down in this situation. Something's happened in this situation to cause stress, for them to feel burdened. The weight of it is heavy. Maybe something happened and somebody wasn't very wise, or somebody didn't behave maturely, didn't behave as though they should have done. And study to know yourself might mean that they are thinking and feeling that they need to really reflect on their behaviour. They need to really reflect on their behaviour and to study and to learn from it. That might be where you got the wisdom. They need to learn from what has gone before, learn from their behaviour, because you know, they feel weighed down, they feel anxious, they feel heavy, they're not happy in separation from you. And it might be that trying to come towards you is also creating some anxiety for them. So whatever happened, it might be that they are anxious about doing it, but they will do it, because you've got the 8 of Wands, which is about coming towards a situation. So out of this wish fulfillment, which is what you are, they want to come towards you in a very focused, clear, speedy way. The 8 of Wands is about moving towards something in a very focused way. Now there could be, with the World card here and the 8 of Wands, this could be a long distance connection for some of you. Because the 8 of Wands also, you know, can indicate travel in some way. You've also got the Sun card here. So the overarching energy is the Sun. It comes right into the world. So the world was the new cycle that they wanted with you. And that is because their intention is to make this situation happy again, is to make this situation work again, is to make it full of sunshine again, be stable again. I mean, the sun is about, you know, the sun indicates strength, doesn't it? Strength, health, warmth, light. So they want all of that back in the situation, because maybe it has gone through a little bit of a dark time, and maybe it's gone through a difficult time. It's certainly, they're certainly kind of stressed, I think, at the moment here. But, you know, with the King of Pentacles here, like I said, you know, they want a solid connection with you. They want stability to be brought back into it. I mean, all of these cards are kind of crying out, you know, I want you to see me as stable, trustworthy, honest, reliable, solid, somebody that you can really count on. You know, that's what that's what all these cards are sort of screaming at, really. You know, that I want to be able to offer that to you either for the first time or again. You know, I want us to have a brand new cycle where you can trust me, and I can be the one that's going to be this person in the 10 of Pentacles. It's going to be the King of Pentacles. It's going to be the Elk energy. Somebody's going to take care of everything. And you can rely on me because, you know, you bring me happiness, and I want to be happy with you again with the Sun card here. I want to have happiness in this situation again. So I feel like their intention will be to do it, but there are certain fears here. You know, certain burdens. I mean, the 10 of Wands is also about the ending of a tough cycle. So I feel like their intention is to end a tough cycle, to bring it out. Because 10s cancel down to 1s, and 1s is about new beginnings, new cycles. So I feel like this person is thinking, you know, again, that they want to... maybe it has to be done in sequence, though, because I'm just noticing the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. So maybe there are certain steps that this person is thinking that they need to take to get back towards that. They need to take it one step at a time, maybe. Something like that. That's what I'm feeling here. But they do want to come towards you in a focused way, in a purposeful way, to bring about commitment back into the situation. That is kind of what they're feeling here. Now, in terms of astrological signs, King of Pentacles is usually Capricorn, 9 of Swords is Gemini, 10 of Wands is Sagittarius, 8 of Wands is also Sagittarius, the Sun is obviously Leo. What's underneath there? Yeah, 4 of Wands. It was just calling me to look at that now. The 4 of Wands, again, is typically the marriage card, actually. The 4 of Wands is like a marriage card. It is a card of commitment, it's a card of celebration, it's the 11-11 sign, so if you believe in sort of twin flame energy, it's kind of like it's got that twin flame connection, really, that very soulful connection, that kind of, yeah, I feel like this person maybe sees you as that, you know, that person. It comes right under the sun card, so I feel like the overarching energy is that they want a new cycle, which is about commitment. Could mean actual marriage or engagement, but certainly a situation that they feel would bring them a lot of happiness, a lot of celebration, a lot of sunshine, and commitment for the two of you. But let's see what else we've got in terms of messages here for you, part number 4, before we leave you. So what is part number 3? Part number 4 is persons. Yeah, thoughts, feelings, and intentions here. Soulmate. Goodness me. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Gosh. So they are thinking of you in that way, part number 4. I feel like this one wants to come out. What's this one? Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. You had another one, I think this was something like about go with the flow, wasn't it? Trust. It's about accepting, trusting, going with the flow, you know, that kind of thing. But anyway, pile number 4, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never ever miss an upload. But other than that, I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.